Alright guys, so today I am in Palm Desert at the upholstery shop that I've been telling you guys about. I'm going to drop off a car and pick up another car. And if you guys remember the 912E that we painted silver and did the interior in it, I'm going to share that car with you finally. But what I brought out today was a 71 911E Targa to get the full interior. We just did the engine on it, full restoration on the engine, had to split the case, had bad oil leaks, silicone on everything, but now it's all ready to go. So let's get to it. So here is the 911E that is coming in for the full interior here at Auto 911. Look at that. All right, so I have other videos here. You guys seen them all. Now, this is the 1976 Porsche 912E that I did a video on tearing this car down, and you can see it's all painted and it's ready to assemble. Now, a few things did happen to this car, or actually, I say did happen, but the owner went ahead and decided to do a few things to the car, which are very tasteful, and you guys are gonna dig it. And we're also getting electric air in this car, and he's doing a lot of research, and we're trying to figure out what system works best. And I think he's figured it out. So we had to modify the dashboard and add AC vents to it and do a little this and that to take the electric air that we're going to try. We also are adding a WASP higher output alternator onto the original engine. So anyhow, let's go into it. The 912E we completely tore down. I have all the pieces for this car over at my house, the bumpers and all the trim, everything that we need to put this back together. And I'm trying to stay out of the sun with my shadow, but it's very difficult. Anyways, you can see the paint work was done by Moses over in Northridge. I've also shared other cars there, but he absolutely hit this one out of the park. If you look at that silver, there is no trace of any tiger stripe or any shadow differences. I mean, it is super nice. Silver is an absolute very hard color to shoot. I'm sure all you guys know, and we did everything. Look at the engine compartment. I mean, this car was original. It had some paint on it, some was original, and now it is all back to the original color. And let's go, before I go in, I'm just trying to show you how nice this is. This is really, they did a beautiful job on this car. Now, so the owner has decided, like I said, to go to an electric air conditioning, and they're saying that the system we're going to use, which is the latest and greatest, is going to work very well. So we're excited to try that. What we had to do though is add, and I'll go into this interior, but right now I want to talk about the AC. So we added an 86 dashboard, and as you can see, the vents are huge. So all this here, the metal behind here had to be cut out, and Geraldo here at Autos 911 did all that work. And I'll tell you what, he did an amazing job. I'm making all this actually work, and you can see the lower panels to put those in. We had to notch it here for the glove box door. And now let's talk about the interior. You can see the colors are just beautiful in here. There's the seats are done, and the owners picked these colors out. This is a really cool project for them. The doors, and now I can't tell you about the doors. I don't know where the kit came from, but this was a kit, and it's actually very nicely done. You can see the boxes they're made, I think they were made out of fiberglass, and then Geraldo wrapped them all up and did them all, and then it's got a pull here to open them. The carpet set we went with the box weave, which is I really like that carpeting, and we're still undecided on a few other things that are going into this. And there's your back seat. So I'm going to go down on the other side. The sun is here, and Palm Desert's really coming down on me. But my God, the paint on this thing is just beautiful. Moses over in Northridge, Moses Auto Body. I have other, like I said, I have other videos, man. They did a beautiful job. And then I'm really fussy. Look at the bottom of this lid. I always tell him I want the bottom of the lid as nice as the top, and he delivered. He really delivered on this car. Look at that. I mean, and it's hard to shoot video on when you're looking at this, but the silver is just amazing in here. And then they undercoated the car also. Let's go into here and I'll show you what's going on here. So the whole air system in here was removed because it takes all new plumbing for the electric air. So that's all going to go inside there. So that was all removed. The owner he's been very informative on what we're going to do on this and how it's going to play out. So he's got all the information on it, and if you'd like, just let me know and I can share all that with you. And I'm looking forward to turning it on when we're done to see how cool it is. So as you can see, the dash was updated also. Okay, and this is not easy to do. Geraldo here inside, he's wrapping up the little carpet on the bottom, but you can see how tight this is. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, it is very, very nice. And the red on the dash, these colors just go with this color so perfect with this silver. This is very, very interesting. Very, very cool. Headliner. So we're going to take it to the house. We're going to put it all back together. And obviously we're going to replace all the seals and everything that needs to be replaced. And another thing I wanted to tell you is that if you're doing this kind of car and you want, it's a 76, right? They didn't have heated seats. And you want heated seats? Well, the owner brought out a heated seat kit. So now the seats have heat. So he's putting all his personal touches into this car, which is going to be perfect when he gets the car back and starts driving it. So yeah, heated seats now. And here's the wiring for it. I'll have to install this. So heated seats now. It's just it's going to be very nice. And then the back seats, I mean, the way this is all done, it's just, look at that. And see how that carpet folds correctly? Look, right there, folds right up correctly. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, this guy Geraldo, man, he's just magic. I can't tell you how. I mean, you can see obviously, but he's very good at what he does. So, and he's inside here. I told him I was going to start this video, and he's trying to wrap up some carpeting for the footwell area, actually right where the gauges are. So he's in here. Hey, Geraldo, I'm going to just show what you're doing. So he's just adding the trim around to padding to the carpet. So the carpet kit he made the whole carpet kit. I say kit, but he puts it together, but he actually patterns this out, cuts it all out, trims it all done, and you trim it at any color you want, however you want. This is where the magic happens right there. I mean, look at that. That was a joint. Yeah, that's perfect. Beautiful. So we got some seats here for a dune buggy. You get some kind of, the guys here in Palm Springs, they've got all kinds of toys, and they brought some dune buggy seats in, and he's redoing those. So this table here has seen lots of Porsche stuff done here. I can't tell you how many cars I've brought in here to do. And here's, all the patterns and stuff. And like I said, I've done videos on here before, and I've shared his other cars. But this one car, this 912E, got a lot of detailed attention to it. And the metalwork to do the vents in the dash conversion, and the lower conversion onto the, for the air, for the lower knee pad area, like that. I mean, he cut all that stuff out. You see the vent there and everything, right? But in order to put that vent there, you got to cut the metal in the background And I'm going to come in now when I build this car. I'm going to come in. I'm going to run the hoses and all the plumbing to those AC vents. The one in the center is probably the one that you're going to get most of your air out of. But this is really exciting to try the new electric air. I've heard of it. I've never actually been in a car with the electric air, and I'm looking forward to installing the rest of the kit and putting this whole car back together and seeing how cold it is. This car's going to a hot climate, and it makes it nice to be able to drive the car in your hot climate, you know. So that's what we're looking forward to. But the paint, I can't thank the guys enough over there at the Moises Auto Body in Northridge. If you need their information, I can get it for you too. They've done a lot of Porsches for me for probably over, I would say we're coming on 20 something years he's been doing my cars. But you can see for silver, very, very difficult to do. Very difficult. And this is just beautiful. I've had silver cars come out of shops and I've sent them back because the side looks like, you know, I call them tiger stripes, but this one is just beautifully done. So anyhow, guys, so I'm going to unload the E, load up the 912E, and the 911E is going to stay here and get that done. And maybe we'll show that when that car's done. Anyhow, this is going to go back to the house, put the motor back in it, put the whole car back together. I got a lot of stuff to order, seals and everything for it. And I got to work really tight with the owner to get this electric AC figured out and installed in the car. So we're probably going to do a whole video just on the AC, because from what I understand, this system we're using is supposed to work very well. And if it does, I would say that's going to be a top conversion. That's what I think. So anyhow, all right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. And the turbo at the house, the engine's done, built. I got the intercooler on it now, and we're going to wrap that one up. So I just want to say thank you to Geraldo over at Auto 911 here in Palm Desert. And I will, in the video on his door, which is right here, and that's his information. You give him a call and he will take care of your cars. And you know, if you're only going to do the seats, we can do only the seats, or you need your dash done. This dash was recovered. This was a very nice, beautiful, brand new dash, and recovered it to match. And you know, any part of the car, even a carpet kit, whatever you want, he can cover that for you. So anyways, all right, guys, we'll talk to you later.